Okay, I pulled cards and I wanted to see things going with Trump and Stein. And what I got is about his time in the White House, where things are moving to, the things in motion, and the things that are up in the air. Okay, so at the center of it all, we have Trump and his mental thing that he is just mentally, he wants to control. You know, you can't convince him of anything. Again, he thinks he knows more than anybody. The outside parameters are about his desires to control, to dominate. Okay? So it's all that mental thing that he's locked into about the desire to control, to dominate. So we have coming into it business and the path forward. Okay. Above it, the direction is, with his mindset, obstruction. Okay. It's always in this fight. When it comes to business, you know, feeling on guard, maybe battle weary with the arguments, with the stuff happening, the stress. The path forward, he continues to try to get away with stuff when it comes to the messages about the economy, etc. So in his mental thing, he still won't let go of the tariff ideas, okay? And he still struggles to get away with this stuff. And nobody can convince him of anything more when it comes to the economy and what he's doing. So underneath of it, we have, again, the things up in the air when it comes to the harvest, when it comes to the wealth. What's the truth of the situation? That mentally he's retreated, okay? He's mentally not there when it comes to being able to understand the economics and the things when it comes to tariffs, etc. There's an agreement when it comes to a new action with a choice being made in life that sees the painful drama of this, mentally, physically painful. And again, another choice made in life when it comes to sharing about his ability to control, and the nightmare that's taking place, the feelings of loss and withholding, okay, when it comes to going forward to a better place, when it comes to the long-term happenings, feeling pushed to the edge and pondering the situation, walking away from what's being worked on. When it comes to his emotionality and what's being offered up, what's rapidly moving, being out in the cold, again with the things being offered, with something new coming in, concrete coming in, about controlling actions, what's being built, what's being juggled, when it comes to what's being handed out, new information, wanting a victory, with this new cup that's opening up, figuring out the next move with what's being blocked, mentally being occluded, surrounded by all of this stuff, when it comes to the Epstein things, etc., the past, the Epstein, where its actions are taking place. Again, more actions happening, more information coming out when it comes to the actions in hand, okay? So nobody can convince him of anything. He's always on the fight, always on the thing, wants to think he can control the economy. He knows better than anyone. And it's for him, you know, always ongoing with this fight and the drama. Ongoing drama with things with him. So let's see what else the cards have to say about this. He's bullheaded. He knows better than anyone, and, you know, all the other stuff going on with the Epstein stuff is putting pressure and things, but not going well. Fireworks, explosions, drama, eating away with his deception, okay? Eating away at the deception, explosions happening. People are fed up with his deceptive drama. The divergent path is exploding. When it comes to the community, the foundation is the dark, ugly truth being seen, light being shed on that divergent path. I think this is about the Epstein stuff. The community is unhappy, the dark mindset with this, what's at the heart of it, the path forward, the cross to bear, the difficulties we have with that now. And underneath of all of this, we have the crushing karmic wheel that's happening when it comes to this dark information and knowledge coming forward about those that have been in power, in control, and what's being cut. When it comes to these, I think these are the investigations and things going forward into the pedophilia, okay? The young girls, the young kids, now there are boys as well involved. What's under the surface, the doorway taking place now into these life circumstances, this ugly business of this, the mountain of obstructions they've been putting into place, where this is moving forward is a hard-won lesson, painful, that's going to affect the future. And the White House, the presidency, they are looking for help. The short-term success, when it came to slow walking, this stuff, the timing of it is key when it comes to Trump and the Epstein files, what's new. And these are the friends that are starting to look away from him and what's flowering when it comes to the knowledge that's being anchored in about their deception, their craftiness, etc., the direction about protection. When it comes to these deaths, when it comes to the ending of this, when it comes to those that are involved in it, the dark night, okay, things he wants to walk away from when it comes to the Epstein files, promises, the fly in the ointment, turning his back. It was all about monetary stuff as well, maybe some compensation coming in when it came to the girls that are now women that were brought into this, documents, toxic things, waking up to the sacrifices that happened, wanting to sweep it under the carpet, but there are arguments about the history, messages coming out about the struggle, the health, the stories, the government, and more conversations taking place. So while we've got on the surface things about the monetary stuff that he's doing with tariffs, all of that stuff, the underlying thing is about the Epstein files, what's coming out, the explosive nature of it. And so we'll just see how things are going forward. I mean, more is coming out. They're starting to be able to look into the things that they've been covering over, outing some of these wealthy men and perpetrators that are in the Epstein files. More of that is starting to come to light. And so we're going to continue forward with this. On that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.